MailPal review. Hey there, welcome to my review of the MailPal email marketing software launch. In this video, we are going to go over the main features as part of MailPal, and I'll just run through what the main advantages of these are and if they are actually needed in terms of a new product like this or not. Before we dive in to MailPal, just to let you know, my name is Adam from Web Traffic Toolkit, and I earn a full-time income online with digital marketing. I've been doing this from home for well over 10 years now, so I've seen lots of these different type of tools and software launches come and go. Hopefully all that experience will help you out as you research MailPal reviews. Also, if you want to discover my number one system to plug into right now for generating a realistic income online, then click the link below. Click the Web Traffic Toolkit link in the video description below. That's my number one system, a complete done for you system, and a really excellent way to get going, getting traffic, and getting those realistic and consistent commissions coming in. So click that link in the video description below for that top recommended online system. So with MailPal, it's an email marketing software tool which is branding itself as an e-commerce autoresponder. I haven't actually come across the term e-commerce autoresponder at all, because most autoresponders can be used for lots of different purposes, whatever your website is, whether it's a standard affiliate marketing sales funnel or an e-commerce website. You can hook up the big autoresponders like Aweber and GetResponse and do lots of automation with that with e-commerce sites anyway, but it seems to be branding itself as an e-commerce autoresponder, and supposedly it can replace some of these other tools that are best known as being e-commerce autoresponders, and to replace them with this one-time fee product compared to the monthly subscriptions of these other offers. I'm always skeptical when product launches say you can just cancel all the other tools you've already got and this can replace it with just one-time cost, because all these other tools with a monthly cost have often been around for years. They're tried and tested. They get the best deliverability rate in the industry, and then you're going to cancel that for a product launch which is untried, and the vendor will be launching their own product next month and another product after that, rather than sticking with the specialist. I'm always skeptical of those type of claims. And however, there do seem to be some quite cool features as part of MailPal. This done for you DMARC, DKIM, and SPF settings is basically these technical settings you need to do with your host and domain to help it reach the inbox when you send emails via a third-party autoresponder. With the likes of Aweber, they give you instructions on how to do it yourself. It's quite simple, but it's just a bit of technical stuff you need to do and learn about and watch instructional videos on how to do it first. However, a launch like this, if it's done for you, DMARC, it seems to be the case they will give you maybe email addresses and domains to use for sending that have already been programmed with those technical settings. So maybe you have to use a certain email address or a certain sending domain that they select to get that done for you. Normally, autoresponders just give you instructions on how to do it yourself. This seems to be done for you, already set up out the gate. All the DMARC and DKIM and SPF stuff. So that's quite an advantage for newbies. You can send unlimited emails. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you've got or how many emails you send. You won't get higher costs for that. You can use their own SMTP servers, which they have for you, without having to integrate your own third-party SMTP. And you've also got lots of automations designed for e-commerce, such as syncing pop-ups and discount coupons that pop up on your website with the email account. You can also have transactional emails, such as a thank you email when someone's purchased a product, or maybe they've abandoned the cart. You can do automations with that, with the autoresponder, like you would be able to do with a lot of these other services. And these type of product launches, they often are quite lenient with list imports. They don't scrutinize your list, so it's easy just to import your own subscriber base and send out lots of emails. Other tried and more well-known companies may want to review your list a bit more, and they're a little bit less lenient with just importing lots of subscribers all in one go. So I definitely think there is some advantages for this one low time cost. It's worth trying out to see what your inbox rate is with your your list. If you haven't already got a list or you're not doing e-commerce marketing, it may not make sense because you have to build an email list in the first place to be able to use an email marketing tool. So I think it's more aimed at more intermediate people who've at least got some sort of list or some sort of e-commerce website, because it wouldn't really make sense if you're a newbie without a list. But I think there's definitely some advantages of this. It's quite interesting that done a few DMARC. I think that's probably the main selling point, because some people don't like that technical stuff they have to do to get into the Gmail and Yahoo inboxes. So that seems to be the main selling point, and just a cheap autoresponder for people to use. But both pros and cons in terms of MailPal, what you get, and whether it's actually needed compared to what's already out there in the marketplace. Anyway, thanks a lot for checking out my MailPal review. If you want to discover more about how I earn a full-time income online and my number one system to plug into right now for realistic online income, then click the link below. Click the Web Traffic Toolkit link in the video description below. That's my number one system, a complete done-for-you system, and a really excellent way to get going, getting traffic, and getting those realistic and consistent commissions coming in. So click that link in the video description below for that top recommended online system. Thanks again for checking out my MailPal review. All the best and speak soon.